There's a city called Hamtramck. It really is dynamic. Words from a song by polka king Ted Gomulka maybe 70 years ago. There's a barrel of fun in Hamtramck, USA.
No, you can back up. You can be in the shot.
I'll let you guys kind of say a little bit, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now Hamtramck's story, airing on public television nationwide.
You guys want to go to where the Keywood Stadium is, where they play the soccer games? Detroit FC?
Well, before the pandemic, the filmmakers were shooting their final scenes.
This park used to be the Detroit Stars of the Negro League. They used to play in the city of Hamtramck. If you guys familiar with the Negro League? It used to be right there on that field right there.
Co-directors Justin Feltman and Razi Jaffrey spent a year documenting the city.
Hamtramck in some ways is very unique, in other ways it's not, in the sense that there are many cities in the United States which are going through rapid demographic shifts, and our entire cultural landscape is changing very quickly.
Their film, it's called Hamtramck, USA.
I'd always been interested in Hamtramck as a topic, as a city, as a place. It's one of the most diverse cities that I've ever visited. It's America's first Muslim majority city. It's an immigrant majority city. Justin, my co-director, and I, we started thinking about different story ideas, narrative ideas that we could look into to dive into the story of Hamtramck during that time, and we actually looked it up, and there was an election in 2017, and that sort of gave us an anchor for our story.
The filmmakers tracked the candidates running for mayor and city council.
You know, here you see a lot of grassroots political movements, really grassroots. I mean, budgets on a lot of these campaigns are probably under $1,000 or something. You're printing signs, but that's just about it. You know, we had someone who had like an ice cream fundraiser was his big political event. It was just taking an ice cream truck, renting it, and handing out his card with every single ice cream that he gave.
All politics is local, so goes the trope, but in 2017 it was a national issue that hit very close to home.
Days like this makes me think that if this kind of hate was in the White House in '99, I would not be here today.
Some here say President Trump's Muslim ban activated more Hamtramckans to get more involved civically.
So this is the perfect place to live.
Karen Majewski, Polish-American, up for re-election again.
Hi, do you guys live here? Any of you live here?
No, we don't live in here.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Hi, I'm the mayor of Hamtramck, so.
All right.
Nice to see you guys.
As it is anywhere, get out the vote is going down and beating down doors and kind of getting face to face with people and expressing your vision for a better city.
No, I already voted absentee ballot.
Great. Thanks. I used to collect the list of graduates every year because I was really interested in the last names of the graduates, and watched that list of names shift to Bosnians in the early 90s, and then more and more Bangladeshi names and Yemeni names. And I've realized that I am probably the last in the 100-year line of Polish mayors.
Our experiences, our cultural backgrounds all go together to make us a stronger city.
Majewski faces a couple of Bangladeshi challengers in the primary.
If clean street matters to you, you need to come out and vote on August 8th.
Polish Americans make up less than 10% of the population now.
You being Muslim, yeah. Do you think that betters your chances or worsens your chances?
You mean in like politics?
Yeah, no, not even politics.
Like in running
election period.
No, I think the biggest thing is authenticity, you know?
Authenticity?
Yeah.
The film also follows the first Yemeni American elected to the state house, Abraham Ayash, here an activist before his run for office.
No, because there's like some Muslim candidates who try to, they get a dog and they do like the Americana stuff, but that's not who they are, you know?
I'm running for mayor first time. I'm with Gajani long time.
They keep coming out here talking about you live here.
I need to be more strong administrator. But when I become mayor, she love everybody, so she cannot do that.
He's got nothing against, nothing to offer, so he's gonna have to find something against people.
I got my agenda. I want to implement her agenda we see 12 years.
Election was never been like this before. It was amazing, like how people are having fun and even excited to know, you know. People didn't even think about who is being president of the United States, and tonight they want to know who will be the mayor of Hamtramck, 2 square miles.
See you then tomorrow. Have a nice time.
Who wins in the end? Hamtramck USA has all that, but that's not really the main takeaway of this film.
The film is not really about the elections. It's about this idea of multiculturalism. The film is anchored in the elections because the elections present the hopes and dreams and aspirations of a lot of people that live in the city and how they have to work together.
Everybody, God bless America!
They're still trying to figure out how to make it in America a little bit. But you know, this city is better because of immigrants, and it's been that way from the beginning, whether it was Polish, Bosnian, Albanian, and now you see the Yemeni and Bangladeshi communities, amongst many, many others.
If you care about this community and community's honor, come out and vote.
In terms of how the film may be perceived in other parts of the country, maybe Middle America, Rust Belt America, the American South, I think people will be pleasantly surprised. You know, one of the things that you find is, not just with Muslims, but, you know, other minority communities, often there's a negative perception of those communities. One of the things that we're hoping for is that this will give folks in different parts of the country that get to see this film some insight and exposure to who Muslims are, who immigrants are, and what their hopes are for the country, what their hopes are for their cities, for their towns. And my hope is that they'll realize they're not that much different than what people are hoping for in those other parts of the country, and that they may even feel a sense of connection to those people. So I think that they will be pleasantly surprised by what they see in the film.